Hi guys. Um, I wanted to make this very first video to help kind of show you guys how to find the different information and the different educational learning sites that you might need while we are distance learning. So, what I need to tell you is that there will be no new information that I will be presenting to you. Everything that you will be working with or working on during our distance learning is going to be skills and curriculum that we have already covered. So it's all going to be review for you, which is fine because we had already hit all of our fourth grade standards anyway. So that was kind of the plan after spring break, was to come back and do only review anyway. So I'm going to share my computer screen with you. This is what my computer screen looks like when I first open up the internet. So the first thing you're going to want to need to know is, where do you go to find these activities that you can do to help you review and understand what we talked about this year. So the easiest way to find it is to go to enidpublicsschools.com, or .org, I mean. enidpublicsschools.org is the website, and it'll take you right to the Enid Public Schools homepage. Looks like this. And of course, the distance learning thing will pop up. So it says student assignments, activities, and more. For more information, please visit here. You can click on this little here. There it goes. Okay, so this is what they're calling the learning hub. One place where you can go to get lots of different things. So first you'll see here you've reached the EPS Distance Learning Hub. Classes technically begin April 6th, 2020. Then after that, it says, did you complete the form to receive a Chromebook for an elementary student? So if you have an elementary school student, or you yourself are an elementary school student, and you do not have some sort of device at your house, a tablet, an iPad, a Chromebook that you own, a laptop, a desktop computer, if you have an Xbox or a PlayStation, you can even open up an internet browser on those as well. Microsoft Edge is on the Xbox. Not sure what's on the PlayStation, Sony something, I'm sure. And you can use those to take you to this website that will be where you will find all the activities for you to do. So over on the left, you can see where it says distance learning. We've got learning plans, elementary, Longfellow, Emerson, Waller, Enid High. We are elementary students, Coolidge Elementary Schools. We're going to click on the elementary learning menu, and then it's going to bring us to this PDF page that looks like this. If you need the Spanish version, you can click right here where it says click for Spanish. If you need the Marshallese version, you can click right here where it says click for Marshallese. Now, OETA, which is, the public access channel, PBS, and the Oklahoma State Department of Education have also come together to offer some good curriculum-based programming for students. So you can click where it says click here to access their schedule and more information. Then we've got where it says 2 ways to learn from home. So you've got some options. The first one is the school software and website. That is going to be all of the different computer programs that we use this year. Click here to log in. Mine will look a bit different than yours. Either log in with Google or log in with Active Directory. Either one will work. Just, pick your favorite. So we've all seen this screen before. All of the students have seen the screen before anyway. Clever. So up at the top, it'll say Coolidge Elementary. It'll have your pages. If you go to our Class Clever page, that is this one right here, you will see iStation, Renaissance, Freckles on here. I would recommend Freckle Fact Practice. You can do 2 sessions on Freckle a day. Of course, Epic Books for Kids, lots of online books there. Oklahoma Virtual Library. I have here at my house all of your Oklahoma Virtual Library login information. If you need it, when I contact all of you, I will make sure and give it to you. Otherwise, of course, you can always call me or text me or send me a message on ClassTag or send me an email, and I will get your login information for you. McGraw-Hill, you can still do stuff on Wonders. This is where all of our Wonders stuff is. That's our reading curriculum. So you can get to McGraw-Hill's website. From there, you can find books to read, stories to read. There will be games and activities to play with the different reading skills. Then we've got Study Island, which is something that we had just started talking. Well, we've used Study Island thank you. We've used Study Island many times. We're not going to be able to do any like group sessions, but you can still go on there and do skills practice and different things there. Prodigy is here as well, but if you go click the back button up here, it will take you just back to your regular Clever site. So you've got like National Geographic Kids that you've used in library before. Right here, this is your distance learning resources. It'll look a little different on your end, but it'll still be under the distance learning resources. Myon is a program that goes with Renaissance, which is like the star, what we use for AR. Myon is going to have tons and tons of books for you to be able to read. It's really cool. I think you'll like it. So that's Clever. So that is way number one. If you want to strictly do online and you don't want to mess with any hands-on activities or trying to do anything at home, that is fine with me. That is absolutely fine. There is still tons and tons of resources on Clever available to you. And you know, the choice is yours. But if you would like to do some more hands-on things where you get to do some writing or some drawing or some creating or play some games where you have to use your body instead of just the computer, then you're going to go to the number 2 side over here where it says district learning menus. Now, you notice on this district learning menu, there are grades pre-K all the way through 5th. That's all the elementary grades. And then you've got some PE stuff and some music stuff now. Then, of course, we have our 4th grade learning menus. One is for English language arts, so that's reading and writing. And then one is for math. We have given every single student access to all of these learning menus. So if you wanted to jump up a grade and do some 5th grade stuff, you can do that. If you wanted to go back a grade and do some 3rd grade stuff, you can do that. What I want to show you right now is the 4th grade learning menu. So this is the 4th grade English language arts learning menu. Once again, there is going to be a Spanish version and a Marshallese version. Usual, they're at the very top. All students should read or be read to for at least 20 minutes every day. So if you want to read to your little brothers and sisters, awesome. If your older brother and sister wants to read to you, also awesome. If you all just want to go your separate ways and read by yourselves, also awesome. You can read anything you want, fiction stories, nonfiction stories, books, magazines, Epic, Oklahoma Virtual Library. After you've done your 20 minutes of reading every day, there are some cool activities on here. They talk about 3 very important skills: summarizing, writing, and then vocabulary. So if you ever get stuck on one of these activities and you're not sure what to do, you can call me or text me or email me or whatever, and I can help you out. That is why I'm here. So then we also have a lot of graphic organizer things here. All the graphic organizers are printable, but if you don't have a printer or a way to print them, you can just draw them. So you could pull up on your computer or your device what the KWL chart looks like and then just draw your own on a piece of paper that you have at home. So a Frayer model here for vocabulary. We've definitely done those before. You write the word in the middle in the oval there. Then you write your definition. You draw a picture for an illustration. You have some examples or some synonyms, and then some non-examples or some antonyms. So this is the ELA learning menu. There are so many really fun activities on here. So I highly recommend you check that out. Then there is the math learning menu. Lots of fun games on the math menu because, of course, math is something that you can definitely get a lot more hands-on with, I think, anyway. So there's going to be lots of ways for you to find or for you to play some really cool games. They're going to have some charts on here for you to look at, like this chart down here. You can look at it and answer some of the questions that they have. There's lots of stuff with measurements. So if you don't have a ruler at home, maybe your parents have a tape measure. that will also work. So this one's really cool. There's lots of fun, like this one's all about YouTube and how much money each of these songs made for all the views, and there's questions that you have to work out and try and figure out how much money did these cool songs make. There's a lot of science stuff as well, some perimeter questions, some area questions. It's there's really a lot of really cool stuff on our math learning menu here. I like it a lot. Now, in addition to these, I'm also going to, not right away, but I'm going to put up some cool learning video and some enrichment activities on my YouTube channel, which is actually my school YouTube channel. Currently, there's only one video on it, and that's the one that we made for you guys. Oh, look, it's little Jessica. Hi, Jessica. Okay. So what I wanted to show you was one more thing. This is the Coolidge Elementary page. If you want to type it in, it's ces.enidpublicschools.org, and it will take you right to Coolidge Elementary. So you're going to go to faculty, and you'll find 4th grade, because that is the grade that I teach. When you get to 4th grade, it'll take you to a little page that looks like this. There's Miss Harris, Mrs. Taylor, Mr. Woolley. You are in Mrs. Taylor's class. You'll go to my name, and that'll take you right to my website. Over on the left-hand side here, there is some stuff about distance learning. These are going to be my office hours. I say that. I'll pretty much be available to you during normal business operating hours. If you work during the day and you need to kind of communicate more in the evening, that is an option. Or if you work at night and you need to communicate more in the morning, that is an option. I do need to remind you that I have a very needy 3-year-old, so I will do my very best to accommodate the times as much as I can. So after that, on the left-hand side, you can see where it says learning websites and links. If you click on that, it's going to take you to lots of other website pages. Most of them are very similar to what's on Clever already, but if you can't get to Clever, you can always come to my website here and find links for these. So we've got Oklahoma Virtual Library, Epic, Freckle, Flocabulary. This is actually a YouTube channel, but Flocabulary has a lot of really cool like hip hop music videos that are all about reading skills and grammar and writing skills. They're really fun and really catchy videos, and I like them a lot. So then Prodigy Math, that's a game that we use quite often. It's leveled, so it will target these students right at the level that they are currently at and work them toward moving up through the grade levels. National Geographic Kids is a fun website if you want to do some research about any kind of animals. I know we've used that in library before. ABCYA has a lot of fun learning games as well, and this is for all grade levels. So if you have younger kids or older kids, they can use ABCYA as well. PBS Kids is a fun one. There's cool videos on there. I really like the Ruffman Show on PBS Kids. If you've never seen it, I highly recommend checking it out because it's really funny and it does a lot of science and math stuff. That's really cool. And then if you need to move your body a little bit, you can always go to Go Noodle here. Okay, so I think that is pretty much all of the basic information covered. I'm going to start contacting everyone I'm probably going to start tomorrow, quite honestly, because it may take me a while to get contact everyone because Jack is crazy because he's 3. So I will start contacting as soon as possible. I'm just going to give you a call on my Google Voice. That's the cell phone number that was listed on my website. I also put it on class tag. So I'll call. It'll be a 405 number. If you don't answer, I'll leave a message. Send a text message if your voicemail is full or not set up. So that is all. I miss you guys so much. I'm sorry this was such a long video. I am a talker, but you all already knew that. So I will talk to you all soon. Bye, guys.